Okay, here we go. Part 1, you're in your meditative space. Your whole body is in it. Good. This gradual coming to light has to be very slow. Excellent. You can embody the things you find inside yourself that you wish you had changed. And those inside yourself you are happy, plain. Good. Allow yourself to unfold very slowly. Beautiful. You're aware of the space around you. As you examine yourself. Excellent. And allow your face to change. willingness in the space, you'll move around. You won't be standing static. But for right now, what you're doing is perfect. The world is filled by only you. Some of you, this may be verbal, thinking about things specifically in words. For some of you, it may be purely movement. Movement can be up, down, sideways, around. It depends on you. Gorgeous. Oh, gorgeous. The end of the first section. You can come to rest. And while you're resting, imagine your sacred space expanding to the call. You're expanding. Keep in touch with those you love, along with yourself. To be awakened to them. Part 2. touch with yourself, you're also in a growing touch with these other people you care for. When we're doing this live, we'll be moving into small groups. Not only do you reach out to them, but you accept energy from them. And the connection builds. Beautiful. Allow your energy to reach outward. Visualize a call and response. Feel the music building. Don't dance to the music, but be aware of the intensity changing. You and the people near you in the dance will be exchanging energy at this point. Don't make it speed you up, guys. And let the intensity grow without letting the speed grow. When you're in the space, you may do some touch improvisation, pulling your energy together. Sometimes you can do this with the tension in your body. Yes. And your facial expression. Joining others and letting them join you. When it gets this far, we'll start making some circles in the space. Aware of awakening to yourself. You can feel this building. Very nice. Feel it coming to a crescendo. And now the third call will come. This is the call to your additional identity, your expanded identity, national group, ethnic group. In addition to all you've been, This is calling you. Wonderful, folks. Let it move you like a thread running through your body. That will only work if you do it very slowly over the rhythm. Remember that you have a very different energy from your fists than you do from your open hand. Alone, you and those close to you, and now you and the larger group that surrounds you. Your heritage, your personal affiliation. Yes, let your facial expressions be a part of it. Very specific and know exactly who you're awakening to. A much larger group, a less personal group. Chances are you don't know all the people in this group. You just sense your commonality. Let the tension flow into your body with the intensity without anything sudden or quick. Yes. All of you, fabulous. Kendra, that's fantastic. Let this group you identify with flow through you. Family and friends are still there. Your awakening to yourself is still there. it about this larger group that holds you? Yes. Now the intensity should grow. It is. This is who you are. These heavily accented keys are going to take you to the end of this section. You're drawing it all together here. And as you're awakening, you have a bigger and bigger foam. Run through your body. Let it be part of the dance, like electricity. Try it without using your hands. With your body, your head. No hands. There we go. Now start editing. Yes. Let your torso slowly move. Dance from the feet. Dance from the breath. You're fully awake to yourself, your family and friends, your national or ethnic group, the latitude. Breathe to yourself for this, because the last one is your awakening to everything. Every animal, every plant, every human, the water, the divine. now. Your sacred space has expanded enormously, and you're still the same size in it you were at the beginning. You'll be filling the space at this point, dancing very broadly. That's it. Everything. You're awakened to everything, and everything is aware of you. Everything that shares the planet with you. Everything that shares the divine with you. You're dancing much more freely, using the whole space and staying in neutral. Breathe in the whole universe and exhale it. Maybe I'm pausing it because they didn't do what I had wanted, and I'll talk you through this. At this point, you'll be dancing exactly as you were through the whole space, and you'll be starting to hear a single drum hitting like boom, boom. And when you hear that, you'll begin to move into a line behind the drummers. Then the drum will continue, and eventually the sound will stop and the drum will continue, and you will be with it until you get to the end, and then you'll take your bow. Okay? They didn't, unfortunately, do that in the rehearsal. They didn't understand what I wanted them to do, but they'll do it when we're having the live rehearsals. There's just one thing I'd like to go over. You did some phenomenally beautiful work, and I really want you to take a look at this once it's up on YouTube. But hang on. The thing I'd like to practice together is a growth in intensity without a growth in speed. And that can mean something as simple as going from relaxed to tense to relaxed. It can be as simple as inhaling and exhaling, but it can't affect the speed. It has to come through your body and your body tension. And actually, it's much easier to do that slowly than it is fast. When you do something fast, the energy goes out. If you do something slowly, it stays with you. It keeps rolling through you. And then you get this really glowing kind of Butoh movement. One day when we were rehearsing in St. Paul's and people were just coming through to look at the place, this one group of women came over to us and said, "How do I learn to move like that?" The whole group was moving with tremendous content. There was so much in each body that you almost didn't even notice where it was moving in space. It was so strong. So let me play you just a little bit, and let's try increasing and decreasing the energy, the tension, the content. I don't know how else to put it. What is going through your body, no matter how slowly. Sorry about that. Let me get myself out of here. Okay, let's start with low tension, just delicate movement, and we'll increase it. It's with your breath. Let it grow. That's it. Now bring it back down to softness over time. Let the content flow through you until you're filled with light and connection. That's it. Good. No speed. Great. Yeah, that's it. The more you can control that so that you have more or less electricity running through you, it's much actually more like letting water run through you, because if you make a quick move, you spill it. In this, we just keep it rolling and rolling and rolling, and we control how strong it is, how soft it is. And then once you can do that, the connection with all living things becomes pretty easy to represent. Right? Really, really good. You guys, turn on your mics and let me know what you've seen and what you would like to see. And Nancy, I'm going to try to get yours back on. Any observations or questions?
I
Or just
have a
scratching the
question.
surface. What, honey?
I have a question.
Sure.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes.
Okay. I think as we enter the space, um, does it change how we use this space? Like in the first part when we're into ourselves, would you say the area of floor we use is smaller, or can we start exploring around, but spiritually, energetically, we're into ourselves?
Yes, you can do that, but I'd like to keep it limited just for contrast with the other three sections. So the amount of space you fill becomes greater with the second one, greater still with the third one, and the fourth one will be a multiple use of the space because we're connecting with everything in the universe.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you'll really enjoy that expansion when we're in the space and we can do it. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Anybody? Really, really very good, very strong. We've got another month, and I think this is going to work out just perfectly. Terry is very kindly helping with the costumes. We're going to check that they're all where they belong. And then when we go into the live rehearsals, on the Thursday before the performance, Trinity will bring the costumes over to St. Paul's and put them inside the door on a rack. We've done that in the past. And you guys can each choose your costume. The only thing you have to be concerned about is that it's the right length, that it doesn't drag on the floor. Everything else is one size fits all. And Terry will help you. We'll have labels there, and you can put your name on your costume for the day of the concert, so that we're not all fumbling around trying to find it. Like I'm trying to find my voice today. Woo!
Do that on Saturday before the
Our plan is to do that on Saturday, and you can move around in it on the Saturday rehearsal, and then on Sunday you'll feel like home. They're wonderful to move in because they're really loose and they make amazing patterns as you move. Everybody wanted to take them home and wear them to some kind of event when we tried them out before. Anything else? Any other questions? They should have the floor perfectly clean for you in St. Paul's, and keep an eye out just in case. Yeah, they're very good about it, but people come through. Yeah. I'm really astonished at how quickly you're moving into a very high level of this. I want to turn this off. I meant to turn this off before. Come on. It doesn't want to turn off. Come on.